How's it going, VC? Let me start out by thanking DJ Trish, Miss Trish M, for this really awesome Merry Christmas 2012 mix. I just started listening to it for the first time the other day because I just had to be in that Christmas mood and I played with family and it was really cool. So thanks a lot for that love, for that VCLT. Really nice. Love this case too, by the way. Okay, I did not realize how much stuff I had piled up. This, what we're listening to, which is really good actually, is Chick Corea's The Leprechaun. I have a whole pile on the floor here that I have stuff I've had that I'm sort of pulling back off the shelves to re-listen to, and this is one of them, and it's really cool. Okay. So, these are all my finds, all Goodwill finds. This is For Pet's Sake. For Pet's Sake. Take number 1. I had to get this. Look at this cover. It's a guy who wrote songs all from a perspective of animals, and it has song titles like I'm Gonna Pack My Bone and Leave, Kitty, I Remember Those Days, We Got to Do, Call St. Bernard for one of his kegs. I had to get it. Johnny McClure, Finally Headed Home. I haven't listened to all of these yet, so I'm just going to show them through. Little signature in the back here, the note, and this was like a Christian record that might be a little bit of a better Christian record. This, I think, was a big hit in the 70s with the hit single, 79 actually. It's on Asylum Records. This is Louise Goffin, Kid Blue. I just got these few today, so I haven't listened to them at all, really. I do like the Asylum label a lot. This is really awesome. This is Marvin Gaye, You're My Dear. Actually, they're not all Goodwill finds if they have a sticker on there, so sorry. Never heard this, but been really interested in later period Marvin Gaye. Of course, I like some of the classics, but like, you know, with this and In Our Lifetime are just just different to me and just so interesting in the topics and what's talked about, and I really enjoy it. So this is really cool. Mary got me, we did early Christmas gifts, and she got me John Lennon and Yoko Ono's Double Fantasy. Haven't listened to it yet, but it's the first of solo John Lennon I ever had. So, I'm excited to check this one out. She also got me this amazing watch. It's kind of hard to see, but it's a really nice skeleton watch where you can see the inner workings of it. It's on my Facebook page if you want to see it. A kid told me to pick this up when we were at the store. OMD Dazzle Ships. And he says it's a great, great classic electronic record, orchestral maneuvers in the dark. And it did have some stuff I actually I was familiar with. That song ABC Auto Industry. ABC 1, 2, 3. I've heard a beat made from that before. This is Joni Mitchell for the Roses. After getting into Blue, I wanted to check out more. This is the one that came after Blue. Has her painting on here. And if you change the page, it has that probably maybe famous nude photo of her on the rocks. And I've been liking this. I've been listening more to side 1 as of late. One thing cool with records, of course, you can sort of listen sides by sides rather than the full album if you don't have as much time. This is Patrick Gleason's Computer Realization of Vivaldi's The Four Seasons. Really cool cover. Cool color and color scheme on the back and right up as well. These are 2 Christian records I thought would be really cool, and they're actually pretty good. This is The Way. This looks like, you know, 70s hipster, hippie at the same time. It says, has this thing on here, O Lord, thou art our Father, we are the clay, and thou art potter, and we all are the works of thy hands. Isaiah 64:8. So are the clay figures in the back. It's kind of cool. On the front end. And this one looks so cool with the cover. This is called Gospel Seed. It's called Growing. 2 guys. One guy plays guitar, and the other one plays the auto harp. Some good songs on here too. But the artwork is fantastic. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Power Light. You know, when I first heard this, I was sort of feeling a little bit. I don't really listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire at all. But because the production sounds so cool and glossy and crisp, but it got real old real quick for me. I just don't know if this is going to be something for me much in the long term. but the album cover is really sweet too. I think it's one of their later albums that people still respect. This is a sealed copy of Tina Turner, Break Every Rule. So for 50 cents at the Goodwill with a sealed copy, I figured it's sealed. I just gotta pick it up anyway. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but if it's sealed at 50 cents and it's pretty well known, I'll pick it up for 50 cents. You never know, right? One day. This was really cool. This is Fleetwood Mac's Mirage, and I was actually really a big fan of this record. I've really been reading a lot of Amazon reviews recently to give me a good idea about what people think of the music. It's a good go-to for different opinions. This songs on here, some songs on here are just so great, you know. I know it's like, it's less experimental than Tusk, which I still haven't listened to yet. I really only know rumors. But it has Gypsy, of course, and a couple other Stevie numbers. The Lindsey Buckingham songs are really cool and really still a little bit more experimental with their songwriting. So I think Mirage is definitely an overlooked album of Fleetwood Mac from 1982. And they were trying to get back into it. Some people call it like they're trying to do Rumors again. But I think it has a lot of good bank on its own. So check out Mirage. I couldn't believe I found this. Our man Dan Vinyl Fury showed this, the Code 7 The Rescue, and I have it on CD, and I always keep that CD. I love it so much, and I just didn't think I'd ever find this on vinyl, and he showed it, and I was like, oh my god, you got that? And it's only one of 500 that they were doing for a tour when they went back on tour, and so I actually found this. I have 310 of 500. Once eventually I'm going to take all these stickers off of these from the record store, and that'll be great, and then it'll be not a lot more, you know, nicer thing to have. But it's the music that really counts. So it was from '02, and then they repressed it in 2010. I'm surprised I actually like this with more and more listen. This is Gary Wright, the Dreamweaver. Some really cool songs in here. It's like a 70s pop type of album. His big singles on here were Love Is Alive and Dreamweaver. Love Is Alive is a great song too, but then the second side particularly is just very strong with the songwriting, pop stuff. Dreamweaver, Blind Feeling, Much Higher, and Feel For Me. Blind Feeling is a really great song. So is Can't Find the Judge. I mean, can you really say no to this type of record sleeve? Like, this is like an epitome of a good vinyl record sleeve, in my opinion. And then this. First time I listened to Weather Report, and I enjoyed it. Weather Report, Heavy Weather. I think it's the first time when Jaco Pastorius had taken up as co-producer. My first time hearing Jaco Pastorius as well. But yeah, it was a good record. Nice little change up between the faster stuff and the balladry stuff. Haven't listened to this yet. This is Blood, Sweat, and Tears number 4. I know it doesn't get as much rep in Blood, Sweat, and Tears, but category, but you know, 50 cents, good shape, why not? Really cool, actually, the way it comes out. And this is during a time when I got a pile of really good Goodwill stuff that I don't usually get lucky at that store. Ian Thomas, Casey, Crate Junkies had showed this recently, and it really wasn't that good. I don't really care much about it. I thought maybe it might have something, but you know, it's interesting enough to want to buy 50 cents and check out, but it didn't think it was going to be promising, and it really wasn't. So, what are you going to do? Chess and Janis records, though. The Janis label's really cool, though. I don't see that often. John Clemmer, Lifestyle, Living and Loving. It's smooth jazz, a little bit too smooth for my tastes. But, you know, maybe I'll spin it another time too while I'm, like, reading some scripture and see if it hits me. Dionne Warwick's Greatest Motion Picture Hits. It's kind of cool because it's from her motion picture albums, songs. And it's in good shape, too. I just don't listen to that much Dionne Warwick, but I do enjoy her voice, and I do like what she brings to the table, so maybe they want to have or keep, you know. This isn't in really good shape. I don't know anything about the Rascals, but I thought the album looks so cool with this layout here, but the vinyls don't sound that great. This is Freedom Suite, the Rascals, so I didn't really give it too much listening because the spinning didn't really sound that good. But again, I just thought it was such a cool looking album. It's very, very intriguing for someone who's never heard of the Rascals if they've come across this because it looks so cool and it's shiny. But not good quality. This isn't that big of a deal either. It's alright, but he's talented, but the music's not that great. Tim Weisberg, Hurtwood Edge. He's like a flutist. He gets some cred though. Cowsills, also not as in good shape, but it's nice, you know, it was cool to hear it. GM. Gordon Lightfoot, Old Dan's Records. I haven't really given this enough to listen. I mean, I only spun it once. I don't know if I need to or not. I don't really listen to Gordon Lightfoot at all. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Child is Father to the Man. I listened to the first side only, and I really enjoyed it. I never heard this before until now. I got this as well as the other Blood, Sweat, and Tears at the same time. The record's not in the best shape though, but I think this, I could tell this sort of seems like a really, I mean, I Love You More Than You'll Ever Know is great, great song. I didn't know it was actually sampled from, something I know. I'm excited about this. This is Billie Holiday Story Volume 3. It's my first Billie Holiday vinyl. Great to have. A lot of songs on that for 4 sides too. This is Chris Christopherson, The Silver-Tongued Devil and I, and it's the quadraphonic record. And this is really cool. I did enjoy this. Good country album. But they have a quadraphonic system. Isaac Hayes, Hot Buttered Soul. I was blown away when I heard this. The first time I've heard it, and I loved every minute of it. Obviously, you know, Walk On By is a great song, and Wu-Tang did a great sample of that, and I Can't Go to Sleep with Ghostface. Great, great stuff. I would really like to have a better copy of this, either an original that's really great shape, or even if there's like a repressed or a re-release version. I'd really like to have that copy, because there's some pops and skips on the second side, which bothers me. And Robin Trower for Earth Below. This is cool. I went to run it through once. I don't know if I really need to have more Robin Trower except for Bridge of Sighs, but he's a good guitar player. I'll give you that. Alright guys, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is that you celebrate. I don't know when I'll be making my next video, so cheers. And to all a good night, VC, and thanks for watching. One love.